Hello, welcome to my channel, God's channel, or welcome back if you're watching some of my videos or have been watching. In this video, I want to make it brief and talk about what prayer is, the short version of it. What is prayer? For those that may not be familiar, or even if you are, right? Let's learn what prayer is. Let's be reminded. Prayer is the act of coming in the presence of God, the decision of coming in God's presence for the purpose of opening to Him, that we may invite Him near and invite Him inside of our heart, to have a fellowship with Him, a communion, a relationship, to share our heart, to share our sins, that we may be cleansed, to get to know God's thoughts, that we may learn something new for revelation and for application in our life. And sometimes it may not be a certain thing we need to do. It may be an attitude we need to have, how we should do something, not just what we should do, but how we should do it. That is prayer. Coming into God's presence to share our heart, to have our heart cleansed, to lay our burdens down, to get to know God's thoughts, God's heart, gain revelation, gain an answer for a solution to a problem. Commune with God, communicate with God, fellowshipping with God. And the ultimate purpose is to become aligned with His divine will, that we may learn to do it and be encouraged to follow through, to do it consistently. That is what prayer is. And that we may obey. Prayer, and along with writing things down as well, helps us to organize our thoughts, to gain clarity. And again, write it down, so that we may have an answer and a direction for what we need to do, how to live, how to act in a particular situation, or rule we need to gain and maintain in our life. What do I do in that type of situation to keep ourselves out of trouble? That's what prayer is. We do not have the answers. We are not the source. The answer must come from outside. Although God can dwell within, but He is His own being, right? Outside of us. He's all around and inside of us, but He's in heaven also. And He's the creator and the source of all living beings and non-living things. And He has the way. He is the truth. He is the life. He has the plan. He has the divine will. He has the solution. He has it all. So that's what prayer is. Become humble, plan, set an alarm, do everything we can to show up in God's presence, that we may gain something of value, that we may let go of something that is a burden that hinders us. And through this process, we will be cleansed if we acknowledge our sins, confess our sins, that we may be made pure and holy and more into His image, and gain clarity and direction for what we need to do next, or what we may need to do consistently. That's what it is. Fellowship with God, communion with God, a true friendship with God, the Lord, our Creator. If you want to leave a comment below this video, what is prayer to you? And how do you pray? What do you pray for? Feel free to comment below. Let's encourage one another to pray more at a time, and especially to pray more consistently every day, even more than once a day, to set out a time where we sit down and we just pray, coming into His presence. Thank you for watching. Be blessed.